Hello and welcome back to my channel, Yoga Total Fitness. Today we'll be doing a 15-minute wrist and forearm strengthening routine. We'll be focusing on increasing the range of motion in your wrist flexion and extension while also working on your grip strength and forearm strength. Remember, good grip strength is needed to holding onto things, lifting the bar when you're doing pulling exercises, and opening tight lids. We're going to start with a quick warm-up and then we're going to go straight into our workout. Alright, we're just going to do a quick warm-up. The first exercise I call spirit fingers. Bring your hands forward, make a tight fist, open your hands as much as you can, making a tight fist, opening them as much as you can, spreading your fingers wide, forcing them open. Make a fist, open them. We're just gonna open and close them like this for 45 seconds. Next we're going to do wrist rolls. Interlace your fingers and just roll your wrists around, kind of in a figure 8. Just rolling them for 30 seconds. Five more seconds. Okay, we're doing our spirit fingers again. Reach your arms forward, make a fist, tight fist, open your hands completely. Tight fist, open your fingers, spreading them wide. 1, 2. Do this for 45 seconds. This little exercise will warm up all those little joints and muscles in your hands and wrists. 10 more seconds. Okay, interlace your fingers, rolling your wrists in a figure 8. Twenty more seconds. If you have pain in your wrists when you exercise, I will link a proper wrist warm-up routine either somewhere in the video, and I'll also link it in the description. That's the one that I do before I do my exercise because I've got quite painful wrists. Okay, next we're gonna stretch our wrists. The first one is gonna stretch the flexion in your wrist. You're gonna grab your left hand with your right hand and just pull your hands towards you. Just very gently, not too hard. It can only go so far. Just hold it for about 20 seconds. Then you're going to extend your wrist, grab your fingers and pull them back, keeping your arm nice and straight. 5 more seconds. Okay, grab that right hand, straighten your arm, pulling your hand back. Just gently stretching your wrist. 5 more seconds. Extend your wrists, grabbing your fingers, pulling them back towards your body, arms straight. Okay, shake out your wrists. Okay, so here's our tool we're going to use today. This is a dowel, but you can use a broom or a mop or whatever you can get your hands on. Our first exercise, you're going to grab the pole. Anyway, this is going to depend on your strength, where you're going to place your grip. So grip it, bring your arm out to a 90-degree angle, and all you're going to do here is keeping your arm in place and dropping your broom or your mop forward. Bring it back up. Bring it back down. Keeping your arm at a 90-degree angle. We're going for reps here. Let's just do 10. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so this exercise you must do very slowly because you want to use your muscles to move your weight. You don't want to use momentum, then it just comes back. You don't want to do that. So you want to move it slowly. And you'll see the higher you up you hold it, the lighter it will get. The taller you make it, the heavier it will be. Okay, so find a nice comfortable position for you to hold it, where you can do say about 20 reps, and then you use that as your guide. So we're going to do the left arm, hold your weight, arm extended in front of you, and slowly drop it down as far as you can, bring it back up slowly, using only your muscles, no momentum, it's very slowly. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so our next exercise, same principle. Find a comfortable place to hold it, where the weight is right for you. So now it should actually be at the same place you did the first exercise with. Okay, so hold it out in front of you, parallel to the floor. Support your arm. Let's say we start with our right arm, support it with your left arm. What you're going to do here is just bring it up towards the 90-degree angle and drop it down as far as you can. Come up to 90 degrees, drop it back down horizontal to the floor. Back up to 90, drop it that side. But don't put it in the middle, because then you're just spinning the staff. We're not doing aerobics. You want to make sure the weight is only on the one side. You want the weight on the one side. Okay, that's 3. Remember, move slowly. Make sure you're using your muscle strength to move it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, left arm. Get a good grip. Extend your arm in front of you. Bring it to a horizontal position. Support that left arm and bring it up to 90. And drop it down as far as you can. Bring it up to 90. Back to parallel. Okay, let's go. 10 of these. Make sure your weight is not too much. You should be able to do 20, 25 reps. You know, if you can only do say 5 to 10 reps, bring your hand up, making that weight lighter, and then you can move up to a heavier position as you get stronger. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do now, this exercise is basically the reverse of the first exercise. So you're going to grip your pole or your weight or your broom or your whatever you're using. Same position, you know, should be the same weight. Okay, you're going to hold it in a parallel position again, but with your arm facing the floor, your arm straight. Make sure maybe to keep it next to your thigh. You can use your other arm to support you. And what you're going to do here is just lift it as high as you can, drop it as far down as you can, and lift it, moving slowly, making sure you're using the muscle strength in your wrists and your forearm to move your weight. We don't want to build any momentum here, only muscle strength, because it's not a heavy weight, but it's still a difficult exercise. Three more. I only did about 10 reps here, you know, for time's sake, but I think you should do about 20 reps, 2 or 3 sets, you know, depending on what your goals are. One more. Let's do that left side. Oh, get a good grip on your weight. Support that left arm, making sure it stays nice and tight to your body. Using your muscle strength to lift and lower as far as you can, and lift it as high as you can. Drop it down as far as you can. You know, we want to increase our range of motion in our wrists, you know, so you gotta kind of find your end range and build strength there. You know, you want to get strong in your end range. That's how you prevent injuries. No more sprained wrists and ankles. All right. This is the exact routine that I normally do. I got a little bit heavier dowel that I use, but I do exactly the same routine. 3 sets of each exercise on each arm. And then what I would also do, I use one of these grippers. I do 3 sets with each hand, you know, as many as you can. And then at the end of each set, just hold it for as long as you can. And that's that. For most people, you only have to work your wrists maybe once a week or once in 2 weeks, because most other exercises that you're going to do that involves your hands or your arms is going to strengthen your wrists and your arms anyway. So you're already getting that workout if you're doing other exercises. But if you are having pain in your wrists, you know, while you're doing exercises, especially pushing and pulling exercises, I think it's a very good idea to have a dedicated workout just for your wrists and forearms. I do wrists about twice a week because I got a lot of pain when I do pushing and pulling exercises. I actually spend a lot of time before my workouts on my wrist doing a proper wrist warm-ups, wrist exercises, you know, to make sure I build extra strength in your wrists and your forearms. It makes the discomfort much less while doing other exercises. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and then I'll see you in the next video.